Hi, all. Participative Management in Engineering Offices by Lemax Engineering Services. Presented by J.T. Chandran. I am the owner of the concerned Lemax Engineering Services. This is my first online course. In this participative management, I covered some syllabus which is from management. In each section, there will be a placement for participating. So I covered all the areas in this participative management, including certain different chapters from the management. I covered organizational climate, organization and self key skills required, models of participation and your ability need, the needed ability, employment participation and platforms by employer, MBO and introduction, management collective program and platforms, engineering office participative channel. This is from my experience in different offices. So I am going to give some platforms where you can place yourself well or play yourself well in different situations. And 8 self-management in participating. So with a blank knowledge, you cannot go and participate and give decisions. So how can you manage in different situation in participating, and how can you innovate yourself? Goal of this model. This program is going to helpful for you in planning yourself, start from scratch, knowing the pitch knowledge and your score points, and how can you score well inside the organization. What is participative management? It is a modern administrative method making one giving psychological and physical participation in decision making. It is not merely passing responsibility but making increased performance and employee satisfactions. So there are you understand what is the first line is about. So first I will go the keywords inside it. What is modern administrative method? Modern administrative method is something different from behavioral theory as well as scientific method. Then what is scientific method means? Scientific method applies and deals only with the cost, production and the time. And behavioral method deals only with the society, environment and their needs in the organization. So it needs a new technique in the mutual benefit of organization, society as well as the employee. So participative management is the new technique introduced for that. It is only about human relation and human resource. Okay. And the second is the practice of empowering members of a group, such as employees of a company or citizens of a community, to participate in organizational decision making. It is like a chair given to all the employees in decision making and the growth of the organization to get the ideas from the start from scratch, all the employees. So the arena is open to everybody, and we have to train them to participate well in these methods. This is about the objectives of participative management. Industrial democracy. What is industrial democracy? It is about the fundamental laws, the right to speak, the right to uh, everything, the fundamental rights, and the acts, commissions related to the organizations. Industrial democracy. Democracy means it is related to the country oriented. So you cannot follow the US culture inside the Indian organization. Like that, the industrial democracy. Second is good industrial relation development. Industrial relation development is the company cannot affect the environment or the society by its outputs. Second, it deals with the employee and the management relations between the human relation needs and the company benefits. So good industrial relation development. Control over external influence. Control over external influence, the human behavioral needs cannot be solved inside an organization, and the political pressure given to the organization for any permissions to corner something, to corner somebody, to elevate themselves on any modes. So control over external influences. A good organization should have that control. Then only they are going to be a administrative and management people. Highly productive. Highly productive means the goal of participative management is for good production. The production is set by mutual sides, their outputs and our salary. So nobody is coming to work for trust, and no company is running a trust. Increased self-respect. Self-respect means your organization. No organization cannot run without a self-respect. So going to labor codes and spoiling themselves image, and no organization cannot run. And personally, an employee also needs some self-respect for whatever money comes to work, whatever the family background, whatever the need to bring the past family experience to a better place. No one will be ready to lose their self-respect. So the objectives of participative management is, so I clearly explain what is industrial democracy. Industrial democracy is an arrangement which involves workers making decisions, sharing responsibility and authority in the workplace. Industrial relations refers to all types of relations between employers and workers, be they at national, regional, or company level, and all deals with social economic issues such as wage, safety, working time, and working conditions. This social and economic is the certain attributes related to the organization and was considered. All the social economic issues will not be considered. So you should remind that. There are some checkpoints. Every organization should have checklists between employee, management, and administration in certain organizational behaviors. So, to run an organization with self-respect, other to the industrial democracy or industrial relations, they should always have the checklist within the organization, and it is based on democratic value. So, I explained democratic value. Free communication regardless power, ranking, and authority. Everybody is free to express their decisions before anybody, any power and any ranking on any decision, any big managerial decisions or any political decisions or any money related issues, they can give suggestions. Neither conflict management nor compromise. Conflict management deals with a small system and solution to that, making a few compromise inside that. But participative management, the goal is the solution should be applicable to more or less the common organizations, and it should be a long-term solution, and it should be a long-term solution goal which can be applied to the policies also. So it is not neither conflict management nor compromise. With technical competence and knowledge, it should not be a decision like panchayat method. The best solutions for the people in for the 10 people inside the organization. It should be a technical competence with some knowledge. A package of emotions and facts. Emotion is an important input attribute of organization. Organization should deal with emotions related to facts on working atmosphere and its basic personal well-being. So, what are all the emotions? The emotion is an important attribute of a human, and human behavior is very important to human relations. And all the emotions are not considered. The facts which is related to the organization and the human relations. Yeah, okay. Decision accepted on rational ground mutually with human approach. Rational ground means it is not on philosophical, traditional, cultural decision. The decision should be highly scientific. At the same time, it should not be a robot giving decision in making a robot. It should be with a human approach. Person with mental and emotional involvement, acceptance of responsibility, and motivation of contribution. So, per a person emotional and mental involvement is a person with a little experience in making decisions, a little decision making minded person. So, who can deal with all the attributes of human relation and HRA needs everything. They should have acceptance of responsibility. So the decision should be accepted by the management or administration or the employee. So we have to find the fault or decision making field, and all these things should be accepted. And motivation of contribute. Motivation means there are two type of person. One is less motivated person. They never give suggestion. They feel low by themselves and they will come and work well. So you have to motivate in contributing their ideas. Other thing is a small idea may give a crore success to your organization. So you should motivate for this contribution also. Attaining group goal and sharing responsibility. Ultimately, all these things for making a group goal, sharing responsibility for a mutual success. So, if this attaining group goal is possible there in the organization, everybody is sharing the responsibility and making success is a major, a final check point in this organizational climate. So these are our key data I have framed into structure in between the employee, employer,